Fair pay agreements aren't fair and won't achieve what the government says they will. There's a smarter way to achieve better outcomes and make a real difference where it's most needed, without taking away people's rights. We recommend 3 policy changes the government should make instead. Firstly, protect flexible working. We're against FPAs, but if they must go ahead, they must be voluntary and not compulsory. Individual employers and employees should have the opportunity to opt out of them. Voluntary FPAs would at least be more consistent with New Zealand's obligations under international law. Secondly, we recommend targeting problem industries. Instead of imposing fair pay agreements unnecessarily across all sectors, we're focused on achieving better outcomes for the Kiwis who most need them. As recommended by officials, we support the development of a limited set of legally binding sector-based minimum standards for industries where a clear and significant labour market problem has been identified. The government is a major employer in some of these sectors and can take a leadership role immediately by committing to best practice employment standards in these sectors, and we've seen this today in the bus sector. Finally, crack down on poor employers and beef up enforcement to prosecute those who break the law. We've got zero tolerance for poor employers. We must strengthen current enforcement and increase the number of labour inspectors to monitor and enforce the code to protect vulnerable workers. So it's time for the government to listen to its own officials, employers and employees and scrap this flawed policy and instead take action that will make a real difference where it's needed most. Stand up for your rights, sign our open letter and join our campaign rejecting fair pay agreements and calling for a smarter way of working. Your work, your way.